Hi everyone, I am JB and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the previous episode, we completed the disappearance of the Lind, we arrested some sky bandits and we tied up some loose ends. We also got this mysterious black Orbment. Today we're going to do some post-chapter stuff and maybe go on to the next chapter. Time will tell. But anyway, without further ado, let's get back into the story. And that's about the gist of the sky bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberl. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberl regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Oh, maybe there's more to Olivier than meets the eye. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, friend. Haha, I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara? And the fact that you're carrying around an Orbment that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create. Well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you're pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand, why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberl? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying, just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Harken Gate so you could gather information was all a part of the plan. And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an Orbment. It is an artifact which was unearthed by the Empire. It can piggyback off of any orbal communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact, like one of the sacred relics Deception Church's stewardship over. Now I'm all the more curious to know who you're after. Oh no, Shara. You should never try to pry into secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humour in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you have already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as a supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The Bracelet with the special title belonging to but 5 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The Grand Chevalier Cassius Bright is the one I seek. Chapter 2, Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Let's see. If we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that. So you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Sheriff said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost us to use an airliner. Great idea! We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bowes Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So, what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we'll need to go through the Krone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? The West Gate indeed, but we have other things that we want to do before we do that. The first thing we want to do is go shopping. Once again, we want to talk to the bookshop or Minuet's magazine stand, and we want to buy Le Beau News issue 4, like so. We still have plenty of Mira left over. Once again, since we've got a new book. Oh no, wrong book. Le Beau News chapter 4, issue 4. Just pause if you want to read it. And there we go. So, next thing we want to do is complete some quests. So, do you remember in the Sky Bandit's hideout we picked up something called the Jeweled Ring? Well, here is where we can complete the quest. So, what we want to do is we want to head into this house here and talk to this woman. Is it? Excuse me, you're Lorna, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks like something like the one mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like to have you take a look at it. Really? Truly? Handed over Jeweled Ring. Oh! Who would have ever thought that this would have come back to me like this? So there is no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen. No, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento for my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must be really important to you then. I'd almost believed that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. Mira will do. Haha, I'm just glad we could help. So I guess our work here is done, unless there's something else? No, that's all, and once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day! Quest Stolen Ring completed. Brilliant! It's a nice easy quest. We'll actually report that to Lugrin now. I like just doing them one at a time and reporting them to Lugrin. I tend to find it makes the structure of the episodes easier. Lugrin. There we go. Report. For that, you'll get 3 BP and 2,000 Mira. You should have 114 BP at this point. Good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again. Blah, 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 blah. So, next thing we want to do is actually a hidden quest. What we want to do is head back to the Harken Gate. So I'll meet you there. Okay, we are back at the Harken Gate, and what we want to do is go into the building we were in earlier. You know, when we were in prison, or when we went to see General Morgan and all that. We want to talk to one of these guys. I think it's this guy. Yeah, there we go. Hey, where did the mirror disappear to that was listed in this black book? It would be in your best interest to start talking now. because it's not only a matter of time until we find some evidence against you. How many times have I told you to show me some proof of wrongdoing? If I'm suspected of something, then prove it, but you can't, can you? Ha ha ha. What's the matter? Huh? Oh, actually, this man is being held on suspicion of scheming to take over a factory that didn't belong to him. The only bad news is that we haven't been able to find any decisive evidence linking him to the crime. We can only detain him for so long, and after that we're going to have to release him. So you're looking for some material evidence, are you? Hey, Estelle. Huh? Do you remember that black book we found in the Sky Bandit's hideout? Black book? Oh yeah, that one! You mean the one that was hidden inside the vacuum cleaner, right? A book inside a vacuum cleaner? Would you mind letting me take a look at that? No, we don't mind at all. Here you are. Handed over the black notebook. Aha! This is what I was looking for. Excuse me? There is no doubt about it. This is his secret account ledger for the factory. Hey Nigel! Take a look at this. Look familiar? This can't be happening. That was taken along with my vacuum by the burglars. Thank you. This has been a great help. Any bracer who could do work like this is a good bracer in my opinion. With this notebook we should easily be able to establish his guilt. I'll make sure we send you an official payment through the Bracer Guild sometime in the near future. Once again, I appreciate your help. Black notebook complete. I'll see you back at the Bose Bracer Guild. And we're back just to report really to Lugren. And for doing this, we get another 5 BP and 2000 Mira. Still a 5 class. Good work. Blah 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 blah. Right. So, be warned. This is the point of no return. I am now going to head to the Krone Pass. If you've missed anything, do it now. Otherwise, yeah, this is it. I'm just going to double check the Bracer notebook, make sure we've done everything. Yep. There we go. Nice and easy. So, next thing we want to do is head to the Krone Pass. The way we do that is through the West Bose Highway. If you've watched some of the side quest episodes, you know where we're going. However, because it's the first time I've been doing it for the main mission, I'm just gonna walk there manually, i.e. not tell you to meet there, just so you all know where it is. So there we go. I'd also just want to take this time whilst I'm walking to just say thank you to everyone that's been watching the walkthrough so far. I know that there's a few walkthroughs out there, and the fact that you're watching, it just means an awful lot to me. I do this as a hobby. I do actually have a full-time job, but this is just something I do on the side, and it's something that I really enjoy doing because I love playing video games and I love playing JRPGs, and I just found myself watching so much YouTube that I thought, well, why not try make my own YouTube gaming channel? And this, as you all know, this started off as a trading card game channel, and as much as I like trading card games, it wasn't something I was truly passionate about. So I switched to JRPGs. This is my first one, but I'm also doing Persona 3 Portable guide that you can watch. And yeah, but you know, I've been doing this for 6 months now, and I've got a core of subscribers and I appreciate every single one of you. I just can't say thank you enough. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? It seems like it to me. Once we pass through here, we'll be in the Rouen region. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that, but we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at the inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. It looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Indeed. So, let us explain our situation to the soldier checkpoint. First thing we want to do is talk to this guard. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travellers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior emblem badge. Wow, I'm surprised to see someone your age as a bracer. So, are you here with work then? No, actually we're travelling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Haha, maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travellers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch! This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the sergeant when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. Thank you very much, sir. So we want to head inside? Going through doors is hard, and we want to talk to the guy in this room. Here he is. Huh? And you are? We apologise for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Indeed we do. And then we want to head to this room. So this is the room for travellers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cosy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orbment stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the sergeant that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you, if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful. Thanks. No worries. After the airlines went into service, the number of travellers coming along here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Haha, well in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident, but there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think La Belle is probably the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. Although they said not to expect much, the food was pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, Corporal, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you choose to share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. Anyway, since he's in the same line of work as the both of you, I'm sure you'll get along fine. Huh? The same line of work? I know I'd seen you two somewhere before. Oh boy. You're... The heavy blade, Agat. Oh, I've got a voice for him. It kills my throat when I first do it, but I'll get there. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agat, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate
I appreciate the invitation, but I had something coming up before... I appreciate the invitation, but I had something coming up before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night.
Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Didn't get his voice right.
Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius' kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Sherazade?
Sherry returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us travelling together.
We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that.
I can't do it.
Senior bracers, travelling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. And we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. All that? I heard all about that from old man Lugren. Well, let me ask you this then. Supposing you had been the only ones out there, do you think you could have resolved the incident? Just you two alone, without Sherazade's help? Well,
I think it would have been very difficult.
That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies, and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled from under you. We're not caught up all in ourselves,
she said as she mumbled her words.
How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through this pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, Brad. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training.
Work? For the guild?
Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh?
Dad pushed his work onto you?
Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I'm gonna need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep too. He just avoided finishing the conversation.
Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least.
Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your ass besides back over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey!
It looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know.
Don't you dare even suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight.
Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he's worried about us.
Do you really think so, Joshua?
I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow.
I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring.
Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you.
Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it would be better if we just kept the gate locked all night?
Unfortunately, rules are rules and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess and now things seem to be going downhill.
What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind?
Yeah, sure it's not just the wind.
What the? A pack of wolves? You've got to be kidding me. Well, what was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm going to go check it out. You two stay here. Ah, now you just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course, that's what we should do. But we'll do that in the next episode. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. I am JB. This is Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.